I'm editing this, so it's going to be perfect. I'm going to hate myself, man. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Fandom Fights. I'm your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and we are here on a number one contenders team match. We are going to figure out who is playing the Arkham Knights at the King's Day tonight. And to hear make their debut on the desk, the one, the only, the Irishman, Douglas Castle. Doug, you're on the desk. How do you feel, and are you excited to be calling this match with me?
I think I'm in the wrong place, guys. I really think. I never thought Caleb would have me on the desk. I thought I was in a punishment cage where I was only allowed to come out for matches and tiny, tiny bits of food. That's a lie because I'm fat, so you know it's a lie. I'm a chunky boy. It's okay. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to see what these competitors have. I'm excited to see where we're going to go with this match and who's going to end up facing the champ. It's going to be good.
Absolutely. We have Necronomicon, the rookie sensation, on a 3-0 streak, beating they beat the not Midsummer Night, that was the other one, Viking Raiders. They have the same names, Doug. They all have the same names, Doug. They played Viking Raiders, and then they beat Dark Knights, and then they beat the unbeatable Nick of Time to get here today in a tight one. Who are they facing? None other than the dedicated to art matchup, the original rookie sensations this season, 3-1. Last we saw them, they played for the titles at Mayhem at the Multiplex to get a chance now to wipe off the ring rust and try and get right back into another pay-per-view title match tonight. But I think that's enough blabbering from us because I'm going to hate editing this. Let's see what these two teams have to say right now in promos.
So as a manager, this is the part where I'm supposed to come out and say stuff. But I think anything I wanted to say, I exhausted in writing a news report for my school paper a few hours prior to this. So instead, what I'll say is this. Mark, I don't know you that well. You seem like a nice guy. I look forward to getting to know you in the future. Jay, my fellow chunky boy, you know I love you. You know I respect you. I think this is the 6th time this year that we've played against each other. And I'm looking forward to another fantastic match. But just keep in mind, this ain't Transvail. You can't succeed on a dice roll. It's all about what happens up here. So feed that bear of yours, little asshole, and let's get ready to fight.
Okay, so I'm just going to pretend that last little bit that didn't happen. And I'll just say, Mark, you have been killing it all across the families. You are seriously proving yourself to be an up-and-comer that everyone should have on their radar. You've been on my radar for quite some time now, my friend, and it's going to be a great pleasure to finally face you in a match. And Jay, look, dude, you are, I'd say, Schmodown caliber. You are definitely good enough to get the call up. And listen, man, I've wanted to face you for a long freaking time, and I've never had that opportunity. But, look, and I'm sure I'll get a couple cheap shots my way, and us with ugly, or insert bite me healed here. Look, dude, guys, let's just have a great match because we all know whoever wins this match is still going to get slaughtered by the Arkham Knights. But hey, let's have some fun. Let's do this.
I got sent something by some Viking Raiders earlier today. They respect the dominance. Dark Knights have sent me a nightlight because they were afraid they had to send it to us. And Nick of Time, well, I got a paper cut the other day. So we've taken something from every single one of our opponents so far. Now, what can we take from dedicated to art? Can we take Nico's peppy attitude, the saccharine sense that everything's going to work out if you put a positive face forward? Can we take a live chat out of the equation? I'm not 100% sure. What I will say is I am aiming for that smile. There is no live chat here. Mark, how do you feel about playing dedicated to art?
I feel nice and cool from the shade you just provided. It's going to be quite the fire of a match. And yes, that's a pun on your name, Jay. You know how I roll. I'm feeling pretty confident because you and I are a dominant team. We've proven we are a dominant team. We are here to do one thing, and that is to rule them all. I'm not concerned with Arkham Knights that are supposedly unbeatable. Wasn't that last team we beat supposedly unbeatable, and we still have a totem from each and every one of them. My question is, what totem do we take from D2A tonight?
I say I vote for Nico's smile. Also, get back to work, Jimmy Olsen, and yeah, go ahead and bite me, Dolman.
Oh, baby! The Arsonist living up to his name with some fire promos in this one. And Dolman, once again, shutting down a bad promo from his partner mid-promo. Man, Dolman's good at that. But these guys, it's going to be a fun battle of the four, and I cannot wait to see what comes out of this match, who comes out of this match, rather. I don't even know. I'm frazzled. Any words you want to give before we bring in our teams and get into round one?
Listen, I love when my show gets plugged, but could it get plugged by somebody that's, not Nico? I'm just saying.
Yes.
Anyway, no, I love you, Nico. I love you, man. But no, I love how Mark said he got shade, because I got straight fire and heat from those promos. There is no shade. It's like we're engulfed in T2.
Absolutely. All right, but with that, I think we can get right into round number one, which works like this. You're going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece for 10 individual realms within the realm of fandom fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You're playing individually for your team, so there is no conferring. We have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number one?
Yeah, what do you mean by 10 realms in 10 realms of movies?
I mean, go fuck yourself. Round number one, first question comes in the category of the Wizarding World.
Try asking questions.
Who directed Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Ooh.
Starting
I
off with
wonder.
relatively mad question.
Meh.
Not too hard, not too easy.
No, I would
Am I
say
gonna
they're
do
probably
neuropace?
playing.
Just give me
I-
a that one.
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nico.
I don't think this is right, but Chris Columbus.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Jay.
Mike Newell.
That is correct. We will go to Chris.
Mike Newell.
That is correct. We will go to Mark.
Mike Newell.
That is correct. 2-1 as we get into the second question. What is that question, Doug?
Second question in the category of Star Trek. Who is credited with writing credits on Star Trek 2 through 5 besides Gene Roddenberry? I thought I was going to murder that question.
You did. You murdered it in the good sense. But also, thank you, Robert Parker, for making sure that I include the besides Gene Roddenberry, because you had to find a loophole in every question I write. 5,
little bit.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Mark.
Leonard Nimoy.
That's incorrect. We will go to Doman.
Harv Bennett.
That is correct. We'll go to not Doman, Jay.
I also have Leonard Nimoy.
And Nico.
Chris is the only one who got this right.
Everyone is on the right track, Leonard Nimoy, but Doman hits it, so we are all tied up at 2 apiece. All right, your third question is in the category of Disney animation. What is the name of the villain in Oliver and Company?
Ooh. Would you like some more, sir?
Please, sir. Can I have another, sir? Oliver and Company's not for me. Oliver in general is not for me. 5, 4,
Makes sense.
3, 2, 1. And it has Billy Joel in it. I don't know how. Pens down. We're going to start with Nico.
I'm not a feel-good start. Bubba.
We will go to Jay.
Skags?
It's incorrect. We're going to go to Doman.
Sykes.
That is correct. And Mark.
That's a Dodger.
Nope. So it'll be 3-2. Doman with a perfect game through 3 so far. Go ahead and with the next question.
All right. Surprising that Caleb Coho gave me this question, but in Disney live action, in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, what accessory of Captain Jack's do the Portuguese merchant traders find that attracts the Kraken? I stumbled a little bit. I'm sorry for that.
But I think you did a good
But I
job
think
of
they
working.
get the I think
Yeah, I think it's a good question.
It's a,
Really
it's a
proud of it.
third grade. It's a third grade study habit. You know, you work through the question.
You problem solve your way through the vowels and syllables. 5,
Solve it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay on this one.
His hat.
That is correct. We'll go to Nico.
I said an amulet necklace because I thought Doug said jewelry.
We'll go to Mark.
His hat.
That is correct. And Doman.
It is hat. For some reason, I said compass.
All right, well, that Necro pulls right back in the lead. No perfect rounds here today. 4-3 as we get to the fifth question, which is in the category of Studio Ghibli. What Studio Ghibli film does Mark Hamill provide a voice for?
You know, that Mark Hamill guy gets around. He works a lot.
I've never heard of him. Is he an up-and-coming guy?
He is. He's like this superstar that's up and coming. He's been in a little film called Star Wars.
Really? Is he like
Yeah.
that Brad Pitt? Oh, wow. 5,
He is,
4,
except more attractive.
2, 1. I can agree with that. That's we're going to go to Nico.
Is it Ponyo?
That's incorrect. We'll go to Mark.
Princess Mononoke.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Doman.
Castle in the Sky.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jay.
Sorry?
Howl's Moving Castle.
Okay, you said Mark,
Also
you
incorrect.
said Mark Hamill, correct?
We are looking for Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Yup, challenge. It's Castle in the Sky.
All right, we are back from the challenge, and D2A will win their challenge. There are technically 2 correct answers, so what we are going to do is we are going to throw out the question and give a new question in Studio Ghibli, and your question is thus. What was the last film to be released by Studio Ghibli thus far?
I would say that's a fair switcheroo.
Still looking for the name of a movie, which is all I was caring for. I was not going to change it to something super plot-based after that. But
Yeah.
Go ahead, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, you will start with Mark.
Is it like Iki's Bakery Service?
That is incorrect. We will go to Nico.
My Neighbor Totoro?
That is incorrect. We will go to Jay.
The Wind Rises?
That is incorrect. And we will go to Doman.
Oh, you're right. I also said The Wind Rises, but it's
Looking for When Marnie Was There. When Marnie Was There. All right, so 4-3 in favor of Necronomicon. So we move into the next question. Go ahead, Doug.
All right, in the category of Middle Earth, how many Middle Earth films did Ian Holm play Bilbo?
Bilbo has always been a funny name to me.
Bilbo is a funny name. It rhymes with Frodo.
I was gonna say it rhymes with hobo. 5, 4.
I mean, does Bilbo become a hobo?
Maybe. Pens down.
The world will never know.
We'll start with Doman.
4.
That is correct. We'll go to Mark.
4.
That is correct. We'll go to Nico.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've gotten a Lord of the Rings question correct. It is 4.
That is correct. And Jay.
Quattro.
All right, clean sweep, 6-5 as we get to the next question.
Nice.
In the category of Marvel. In Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, what costume piece does Peter tell Miles that Spider-Man doesn't wear?
Now I know why you let me do a Disney live action question.
I
You want it?
always benefit from every order of everything. You think I gave you one that I didn't want? I get one I want in return.
Does everything you say sound like a maniacal monologue?
We're going to start with Nico.
Sneakers?
That's incorrect. We will go to Jay.
It's a cape.
That is correct. We will go to Doman.
Cape.
That is correct. And Mark.
Coho on that good stuff. Cape.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. FBI won't get me. It is 8-6.
All right.
Next question.
In the category of Worlds of DC, in Batman v Superman, the Flash's tape shows him stopping a robbery in what type of establishment?
That apostrophe S being a roadblock for you there.
Total kryptonite. You see what I did there? Yeah.
I get it.
They work sometimes. Jokes. They're
Repeat
funny.
the question.
That is D2A's
All right.
first repeat.
Let's hope it doesn't stumble me again. Worlds of DC. In Batman v Superman, the Flash's tape shows him stopping a robbery in what type of establishment?
You did it much better this time. He sticks the landing.
I got it. I got it, guys. I'd say that was a solid 6.
I would say
Would
it's
you
a
say
solid 4.
All right, cool.
Would you say
I'll
that
downgrade.
he's maybe kind of taking over the place of one TM Smith?
Yes, 5. 4.
Hooked
2,
on phonics and vodka,
1.
brother.
Welcome to the team, new Tim. We will go ahead and we will start with Jay.
Convenience store.
That is correct. We will go to Nico.
Convenience store.
That is correct. We will go to Mark.
I said the grocery of the gas station. Would you accept that?
We'll see what Doman said. Doman, what'd you say?
Nope. I said a restaurant.
Doug, what do you think?
I mean, I would accept it because
It's basically what it is.
Yeah, it's basically what it is.
I'll accept it. That's
Okay.
basically what it is. Also, Nico had convenience grocery on his, so I will accept that.
Okay.
All right, so 10-7 as we get into your penultimate question of the round, which is in the category of Pixar.
At least Brian
Ooh.
Michaels isn't editing this video.
Who voices Flick in A Bug's Life?
I have not seen this movie in years.
I have not seen this movie in many moons, as one Tim McCullough would say.
Do they work at a circus at one point?
I think they work at a convenience store. 5, 4,
Good pull.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Doman.
Nothing.
We'll go to Mark.
Nope.
We'll go to Nico.
I'm playing like shit today.
And Jay.
Nothing.
I at least wrote a name on my board. Is it Matthew Broderick?
That's incorrect, but would have been interesting. Looking for Dave Foley. Dave Foley. All right, go ahead and hit him with that last question, dude.
In your ultimate question, in Fast and the Furious, in Hobbs and Shaw, what is the name of the CIA agent played by Ryan Reynolds?
Hobbs and Shaw, a film that was released on digital about a month ago, I think.
And I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie.
I think it is perfectly fun.
Yeah, I give it that. For
That's fun. 5, 4, 3,
This is on digital?
2,
It is.
1.
Damn it.
Pens down. We are going to go ahead and start with Jay.
Bro, I don't know. Agent Wade.
That would have been hilarious. We're going to go to Nico.
would have been great.
I think it's brick.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Mark.
Agent Sanders.
That is incorrect. And Doman.
And of course, I also said Wilson. So
Looking for Agent Locke.
Damn it.
And as one, to shout out one Andrew James Barr who pointed it out, Locke, Shaw, and Hobbs are all apparently names of philosophers. So up yours, Neil H. Moritz. All right. At the end of round number 1, we have a score of 10-7 in favor of Necronomicon. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which works like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldeside.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you are stuck with whatever you land on the second time. All right, your categories on the wheel tonight are Middle-earth, MCU, Star Wars, Disney Animation, Disney Live Action, Jurassic Park, Worlds of DC, and James Bond, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Necronomicon, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to D2A?
This is a really favorable wheel.
It is, yeah. How far ahead are we?
We are 3 points.
10-7.
Okay. You want to make them work for it and go first, or do you want to just defer?
make us work for it. Good job.
Okay.
All right. So, sorry, who's going first? Say that one more time for me. Who's going first?
We're going to go first.
Yeah.
Okay. Necronomicon, you are up, and your spin is away. And it lands on the category of the Middle Earth. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Let's take it.
We know where this is going.
Are you taking it or keeping or spinning again? Sorry.
Let's take
Keeping it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
We
Okay.
figured.
Just wanted to make sure. All right. I will be doing the round 2s because Douche is an active competitor, and these questions will be used again in future matches. All right. Your first question in round 2, Middle Earth. What bird, returning to Erebor, signified Smaug's death in The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies?
It's not a thrush.
No.
Or
Or a swallow.
you want to go multiple?
Yeah, why not?
All right,
Multiple.
let's go multiple.
Your multiple choice options are A, raven, B, hawk, C, crow, or D, thrush.
Oh, I think it was a thrush. It was a.
No, because the thrush knocks is part of the riddle.
Oh,
that they
okay.
have to open
Oh,
it.
okay.
You want to go crow?
You sure it was a crow?
I'll leave it up to you.
2,
Crow, final answer.
1. That is incorrect. D2A, the chance for a 1 point steal.
I think-
Raven, final answer.
Yeah, Raven.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
I know it was one of the two.
Yeah.
All right, Necronomicon, your second question in Middle Earth. What is the name of the young boy that Aragorn speaks with before the Battle of Helm's Deep in the Two Towers?
That kid had a name?
Ooh, that's
Oh, yes, he did.
a good question.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah.
Your options are, fuck me, I wish Tim Mercallo was here. A. Eothane, B. Garuld, C. Haleth, or D. Hasufel? Hasufel.
Hasselfeld.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
These names are terrible. I hate Lord of the Rings.
You want to go ahead and repeat those?
Yeah,
options?
can we get those options again?
Absolutely. Your options are A. Eothane, B. Garuld, C. Haleth, or D. Hasufel?
Is it AO thing?
That's what I was thinking.
Uh,
It's either that. I'll leave it up to you.
A, final answer.
That is incorrect. D2A, the chance for 1 point steal.
Haleth, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Son of Hammer.
All right, your third question in Middle Earth Necronomicon. The battering ram used to break into Minas Tirith in The Return of the King is shaped like what?
A wolf. Right.
I'll give it to you.
Wolf, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points.
Good job.
Your penultimate question in Middle Earth. Which member of the Fellowship falls off a cliff and is presumed dead in the Two Towers?
Aragorn.
Aragorn, final answer.
Nice.
That's correct for 2 points. And your final question in Middle Earth. In The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, Gandalf claims that one of Bilbo's ancestors invented what sport?
Golf.
Golf, final answer.
Nice.
That is correct for 2 more points. So at the end of their turn, Necronomicon gets themselves up to 16 points. D2A with those steals gets themselves up to 9. But it is far from over as we bring back the wheel from wheelside.com. Middle Earth is off the table. D2A, your spin is away. And it lands on Disney live action. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I mean, I'm confident, but it's your call, Nico.
I don't feel like I can help you very much if
Okay.
we go with that. So I say we spin again.
Spin again.
All right, and you're stuck with whatever you land on this time. And you land on the category of Disney animation.
Yes.
We can work with this.
Yes, we can.
We'll go from one Disney to another. Your first question in the category of Disney animation. In Beauty and the Beast, Gaston gives Belle an ultimatum to marry him or he'll do what to Maurice?
Lock him in an asylum. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question in Disney animation. In Treasure Planet, the spaceport that Jim and crew ship off from is on what kind of celestial body?
Ooh.
A moon. Final answer. It's a crescent moon.
Incorrect. That is incorrect. I need 2 points steal for Necronomicon.
Did you? I kind of missed some of the questions, so did you get it, Jay?
In Treasure Planet, Jim and crew launch off of what type of celestial body?
Was it a? Is it like a star? Is it a?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think it's a star. I want to say like a comet,
Sure.
asteroid.
Asteroid. Final answer.
It's incorrect. I was looking for a crescent moon. Looking for the specific crescent moon.
Oh, shit! He said it.
All right. So D2A, your third question.
Wait. Should we challenge that? Because you corrected yourself.
After time, though. He said moon, final answer. I have to take what was said before final answer. And I said celestial body, the specific is crescent.
But what difference does the crescent moon make compared to a round moon in terms
Would you like to challenge?
Your call.
I mean, I can tell you the difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the difference, but in terms of as a launching pad, that's
Well, we need to know if you're going to challenge or not.
I need to know.
let's move on to the next question.
Okay. All right. Your third question, Disney animation. What Disney animated film would you find characters named Ratty, Katrina, Brom, and Angus McBadger in?
That would be The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Final answer.
Correct for 2 points. Your fourth question, Disney animation. Who provides the singing voice of Shang in Mulan?
Donny Osmond. Final answer.
Correct for 2 points. And your last question in Disney animation. In Alice in Wonderland, what kind of animal sings the song Caucus Race?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, white rabbit, B. Dodo, C. March Hare, or D. Walrus?
Okay, caucus race. Repeat the options one more time, please.
All right. It'll be A. White Rabbit, B. Dodo, C. March Hare, or D. Walrus?
Either B or C.
I say go with the hare.
Okay, March Hare. Final
One.
answer.
That's incorrect. Necronomicon, the chance for a 1 point steal.
Can we hear those one more time?
Absolutely. Your options are A. White Rabbit, B. Dodo, C. March Hare, or D. Walrus?
Either Dodo or Walrus, because White Rabbit just sings that he's late all the time, right?
Yeah, I want to say it's actually part of what the walrus sings before he sings "I am the walrus." Before the "I am the walrus," goo goo gachoo.
Yep. Go ahead, man.
Walrus. Final answer.
That's incorrect. Looking for Dodo.
Damn it.
I shouldn't have doubted you. You
All
doubted
right,
me
so-
last night. I doubted
I
you.
know,
today.
it was those two. That's all. I couldn't think of it.
I was
At
wondering
the
why would
end
a
of-
flightless bird be singing about a racing song?
Fair enough. At the end of
It's the scene where they're running around the fire.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. At the end of round number 1, Necronomicon holds a 1 point lead, 16-15. But anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this: we're going to give the category. You're going to tell us how many points you like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you gain those points. You get the question wrong, you will lose those points. How this works is I need one person to represent the team on the first question. Whoever takes the first cannot take the second. On the third, you can redistribute who takes 3 and 4, and on the fifth and final question, you can confer because we have 2 individual questions for the teams. Any questions as we get to round number 3?
Let's go.
All right, then your first category that you can bet points on is the Wizarding World. How many points you want to bet, and who will take it? You can confer.
I got it.
Chris, I would suggest you take this one.
All right, I'll take it.
All right, so Doman and Jay are taking it. Go ahead, write down how many bets or how many points you like to bet. Here it is. Here's the adrenaline coming down. I'm going to sleep very well tonight. It's all coming down. Look to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Necro. How many points you want to bet?
2.
All right, and Doman.
1.
All right, and your question in the Wizarding World. What does Hagrid give to Harry at the end of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Things are getting a little tense as we break it down.
Getting down to the wire. Down to the wire. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pass down, and we'll go ahead. We'll start with Doman.
Nothing.
All right, and Jay.
A book full of pictures.
That is correct for 2 points. It is now 18-14. Doug, what is their next category?
Their next category is Fast and Furious.
Thank God.
So Nico and Mark have to take it. How many points you like to bet?
0.
Okay,
And I'm
Nico.
going 2 because we need to catch up.
All right.
All right, go ahead and give them their question.
In Fast and Furious, in what Fast film will you see the locations of Tokyo, Los Angeles, and London? This would be a world trip, I would say.
This is definitely a road trip. If you made it to all 3 of those places in a day, wow!
I don't think you can do it in a day.
Watch me. Don't tell me what to do. 2,
Repeat,
1.
please.
All right, D2
Absolutely.
getting their second repeat in there just in time.
All right. Excuse me. In Fast and the Furious, in what Fast film will you see the locations of Tokyo, Los Angeles, and London? Now, how would you do that in a day?
I have a secret to tell you. I'm actually Superman.
I have a secret. to
That's
tell
why
you,
I
I'm
love
not
Superman.
the Flash.
Oh, fuck you. 5, 4,
But you are ginger like the Flash.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nico.
I think it's Fast 6 because of the mid-credit scene where they're in Tokyo.
That is correct. And Jay. Or not Jay, Mark. Sorry, I forgot Mark took it.
Doesn't matter. 0 points, and I said Tokyo Drift anyway.
All right. So it is now 18-16. And your next category that you can bet points on is DreamWorks Animation. Who will take it and how many points would you like to bet?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Jay, and who's taking it for you guys? For
Me.
no, you. Okay. All right. Give you time to write it down while I write down the initials of the people taking it, so I remember. Okay. We'll start with
2.
and Jay.
1.
Okay. Your question in DreamWorks. In Megamind, what gives it away to Titan that Megamind is impersonating Metro Man in the final fight? Sorry, my screen cut off. Pausing with anticipation.
Patience.
Next, to pull out the curtain, tomorrow's Halloween. I am in Rocky Horror mode.
Oh, what are you going as?
I am going as Riff Raff.
Nice.
We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
He mispronounces a word.
And Doman.
I say he doesn't move.
Jay is correct. He mispronounces the word Metro City, to be exact.
Atrocity.
Yeah.
All right, so
boy.
that is a loss of 2 for Necronomicon, and a gain
Whoa,
of...
whoa, whoa, whoa.
or
That's
no,
a
other way
different-
around. Other way around. I
gain
can't
of
do
1.
words. Gain of 1 for Necronomicon, loss
There
of
you
2
go.
for D2A.
Yeah.
Thank you for catching my words. It is now a 19 to a 14. And their next category that they get bet points on is what category, Doug?
It is Disney live action.
Which is Mark and Nico having to take it.
I kind of have to
I-
go big
Yeah,
on this one.
You gotta.
I very much am thankful you gave me this question. I highly enjoy this movie.
Very happy for you.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point values. Starting with Nico.
Nico.
+2.
2.
+0.
All right, give them their question.
All right. In Sky High, what is the name of Will's sidekick class? Look, the
The
apostrophe.
name of the class? Oh, wow.
Oh, that's gonna be
Going
a
back to
fucking yikes from me, dog.
Going back to what I was saying, the apostrophe didn't trip me up last time.
I'm very proud of you. This is what we call character growth. You started in one place in
I
Act
know.
1 of this match. You're different in Act 3. Attack of the Clones, take notes. You're a terrible film. 5.
Yeah.
4.
This is what we call character development.
2. 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mark first because he got no points.
There was another name for it other than sidekicks. I said Class B.
It's incorrect. And Nico.
Hero support.
A big 2 points for dedicated to art. It is indeed Heroes support.
Wow.
All right. It is now 19 to 16. And the final category to bet points on is Star Wars. How many points would you like to bet on Star Wars?
Gee, I wonder, Nico. I wonder. Even though it sadly isn't going to matter because they're going to bet 0, as they should.
Guys, come on. You're Star Wars fans. Take a shot here.
We're Star Wars fans. We're not retarded.
All right.
It's fine. We'll take the 2 for the.
Mentally ill.
I'm going to assume I know what they're going to bet, but before we do that, Necronomicon, you hold the lead. Would you like question 1 or question 2?
Mark, we went what, question 2 last time?
Well, you were granted
question
question
1
2
now.
last
Nope.
time, but yes.
Let's go question 1, baby.
I think we did take 2. You're right. All right. So
We took
yeah.
2.
So you're going
Fucking
question 1?
Dickerson. We are
One?
going question uno. Ichiban.
Okay, got it. All right. So I saw you bet 0. D2A, how many points are you betting on this question? 2. All right. Your question in Star Wars from question number 2. In Solo, a Star Wars story, what is the name of Beckett's wife, played by Tandy Newton?
Val.
Val, final answer. Congratulations, guys.
Good game, fellas.
And your winners, Necronomicon. Val was indeed correct, but because they bet 0, there's no need to even go to them for stats on that one. All right. Great match, Doug. Great match. How do you
Fantastic.
thoughts?
I mean, I'm blown away. It was a match.
Did not mean by that. I apologize.
Cut off that way through. I thought it was a fantastic match. It was a great showing from both teams. It came down to that first round, and just showed, what the comparison is between players that are good together and players that are great together.
Absolutely. It was a barn burner to the end. I'll go ahead and I'll do some post-match interviews. All right, guys. I am here with you guys first on this one as per request of the other team. How do you feel about your performance today? You put up a solid number. I mean, 18 as coming in as the final score is about average for you guys throughout Mischief Managed and Kings of Winter. You scored a little bit higher than that. Sorry, there was a burn in the wound on my arm. The saltiness, it's there. However, you guys played a solid game. Do you think ring rust came into effect? How do you guys feel about your game?
A little bit of ring rust and a little bit of not taking the time to prep a little more. When sure, we can make the excuse of like, oh, well, we didn't have much free time in the past few. No, that's no excuse. We could have gotten together and did a little more studying than we did, but look, sure, Crescent Moon could have made a difference. I'm sure there were some questions in round one. Well, there were plenty of points in round one we left on the table, but hey, it happens. But here's the thing: at 3-2, we'll still be back.
I'm glad that
absolutely. Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry. What?
Okay, hold on. Yeah.
I'm not going to cut you off.
No, it's fine. Your connection's getting chancy.
Yeah. So I'm glad my partner is feeling very optimistic about this because I feel like I shit the bed here. I feel like round one I only scored 2 points, and that's not good. And I've done way better in matches this year, and it just, I don't know, maybe it was because I did try to make an effort to study for this match. I just maybe didn't study the movies that ended up getting asked. And it's rough because since that Arkham Knights loss, I've been wondering if me as I am is enough to become a champion, or if I need to become something different, something darker, something unrefined. Excuse me.
The hell's he talking about?
Is Eli McKegg here? I'm sorry. Is Eli here?
That's what I'm wondering.
I
mean, look, he can do his thing. I'll just say, look, Jay, Mark, you guys are gonna need all the luck in the world to even get further than we did against the Arkham Knights. But look, anything can happen. Who knows? Maybe this is the team to take down the Arkham Knights. No one knows. We haven't gotten there yet, but I'll just say it does sting to end the season 3-2, but simultaneously, the fact that we won the Summer Series tournament, the fact that we have taken down some of the best teams in the league, I can only feel so bad for myself about it. But look, as I said, we'll be back because we have a winning record. And Caleb, I know that you love to have memeable teams, and I'm the most memeable person in the community.
I'm sure Brian Michaels' gifts of Caleb Boatman will say otherwise, but you are indeed the ugly, sir. I have to get in the obligatory reference. I am getting word there is a search. There's a search and rescue party out for Nico right now to make sure he's okay. They're doing a welfare check. I don't know what that igneous rock was, but I'm very certain. I'm not sure I want to know. But we'll go ahead and we'll go talk to our winners today. Necronomicon. You have you pulled out the 4-0. You are the first team to go 4-0 since the Arkham Knights. And it's kind of fitting that you are now playing the Arkham Knights for the titles. How do you feel?
I feel that all the luck in the world isn't what we need. What we need is what we already have, and that's skill, playability, teamwork. How many times do we have to prove that Jay and I are a dominant force? And look, I know how good the Arkham Knights are. But do you see us shaking? We're not shaking. We're not worried. We're not scared, especially of, whatever happened to Nico, a bad connection or just maybe Jay, did he get a copy of our book? He's not supposed to read that.
I mean, he's not supposed to read it too fast. He might have. But yeah, we're playing the embodiment of the movie Twins next. I'm not too worried about that. We've got a Hulk and we've got a Hobbit. I have faced Robert. He is a formidable opponent. Before we even get into that, I would like to say there's a reason why we take something from every single one of our opponents. A totem, a token, if you will. We have proven with a 4-0 record that we are not to be played with. Nico wants to go and play with unrefined coaxium. By all means, my guy, do that. We are here to burn down the league and yeah, maybe awaken an eldritch being that will unleash horror upon everybody. I can't wait to see what actually happens. Yeah, so Robert, Tim, you are a chonky boy. I love you, brother. Robert, you're the Hobbit. You're one of the most respected players in the game. Necronomicon is coming for you. We will see you. Before everything is all said and done, I do want to give a shout out to Doman and Nico. You guys played a fantastic match. This was a little bit of a nail biter. We both left points on the board where we shouldn't have. That clutch pull DreamWorks kind of scares me. I wish I'd bet a little bit more. Maybe we wouldn't have gotten into the predicament that we were in, having to actually go to the last question. And I believe this is one of the lowest scoring matches that we've ever actually had as a team.
Probably.
I actually think this is the lowest scoring match that we've had as a team. And we will work on that. We will refine that, to steal a phrase from one Nico Suave Regoli. But I do believe that we have stolen that smile and we will be wearing it in a title match on King's Day.
I don't like that at all. However, I can confirm this is your lowest scoring match, and you still walked away with the win. So I think that is impressive. Also, you mentioned something about an EO combo wamba wamba. I don't think we have the clearance for that. Do we have the permits? No, I don't think so. I don't think we can. That's a no-go. No-go on the Mamba Bamba Yo Mama. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to call this one here. And we're going to bring in Doug. Any final thoughts on this match?
Jay, Mark, just keep that book far away from me. I don't want any demons coming to my house.
All I know is after seeing Nico hold whatever rock that was, I'm gonna do Gibbs's black spot dance and just say none of that here, please.
I'm looking for my jar of dirt. I don't got one.
I don't have a jar of dirt either. I know exactly what I'm purchasing as soon as I am done here. However, that's going to do it for us. That has been Jay. That has been Mark. That has been Nico. That has been Doman. This has been the lovely Douglas Castle helping me on the desk. And I have been Caleb Coho. This has been Fandom Fight Teams. What a way to close out the regular season #1 contender style. And guess what, guys? It's not even far from done. The singles #1 contenders match comes up later today. Dominic Rizzi versus Rene Villarreal Jr. for the Fandom Fight #1 contendership. Who is going to be playing Robert Parker at the King's Day? We're going to find out just in a little bit. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys real soon. Sure, why not?